Hello, I am the cartoonist M. Rashid. This cartoon was made as the cover to a lengthy discussion that I had on Facebook. I referenced it in a recent video. The irritating thing about this project was when I posted this cartoon, people started commenting under it, reading off this plastic verbatim recitation religious track. And I have to stop them and be like, look, I already had that discussion inside of the thread that it's linked to. So I'm not going to have a secondary, tertiary discussion on top of it when I already have all the material I need from that discussion in there. I don't need to have that with you, where you're like parroting verbatim exactly what they were saying inside of the thing, like y'all are literally reciting from the same script. No, thank you. So that's the irritant that I just discovered earlier today as I'm posting it, and people are starting to see it. So my issue with that is not so much the content, it's the how people are acting. Like this particular subject, you can't just have the discussion. Trying to have the discussion off script, people attack you. They don't have like you're not allowed to think about it outside of the narrow lines that they've drawn. You talk about it the way they talk about it, reciting plastic off of the script, or you can't talk about it, or they will attack you and call you names. This is the left. This is how they function. They don't argue. They talk at you, and they expect you to just accept what they say at face value, blindly. And bearing in mind that none of these people are the actual scientists or any of that. These are just random motherfuckers off social media talking to you this way. None of them are they don't own the patent. They're not the licensees. None of that. There's just random guys who, received the shot and they're acting that way, like priests. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not randoms. Maybe the fact that certain key ones are acting that way is because there was some kind of, multi-level marketing kind of thing. If you like sign up for this particular thing and recite verbatim this material at people, like those troll farms, then we'll send you a check. Maybe that's why these particular people act that way, and everybody else don't realize that these are paid goons that are acting this way, and they're like just aping them because they're stupid and gullible and weak. Maybe. Or maybe they're just all like that. Who knows? But in this particular discussion that I captured for the record and posted on my blog, the description is in the link is in my description here. What was interesting was I had no intention of arguing this because I already, played around with people like that, and I saw how they were acting, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because y'all are crazy. I'll just know what I know and move on. Occasionally, I'll make a cartoon about it when I'll see something so ridiculous that it triggers my art. In this particular case, there was a lady who, in a comment to one of my ex Facebook acquaintances, connections, she said something, and she ended her comment saying a very specific thing. You'll see it. You chase that link. It caught my attention because it sounded like, from the definitive way she put it, that new knowledge had come to light, and that piqued my interest. So I asked, is this a thing? She never responded. Instead, some other lady responded. And in my follow-up question, she lied to me. And when my actual Facebook connection saw it, he immediately came in and tried to clean it up. But I acknowledged that I saw the lie. And then that's when it got interesting. What happened next, as you'll see, is that these two tried to use the original lady as a victim and pretended they were saving her from me as a way to cover up this one's lie. And then they just went on the attack. They started calling me names and all kinds of, it's just, at that point I was engaged and I needed to walk this down to see these two in this performance. I'm like, look at them go. So now I have a lengthy discussion for my record on my trophy wall that I can dig into and see how the Fiend of Legend behaves when you're just trying to have a discussion and see how they act. They lack integrity. And they're slimy and sneaky. And there's no good in them. So, this cartoon, just trying to have the discussion, and people attack you for like questioning a random social media person who's trying to put on this air of authority and scholarship, but you're just some random. I have no respect for these people. Zero. It gets worse and worse every day. Just watching how y'all behave. I've already known this about you. It's like every opportunity is one for you to just show your ass and look crazy. I don't know what you think you look like. Maybe you look different to other people. Maybe you look different to people who watch TV all day and just, who knows? On the outside looking in, you look psychotic. Anyway, that's just where this cartoon came from. Peace.